Welcome to this edition of Insights from the Experts. The focus of this series is high-resolution, accurate mass spec workflows to identify contaminants and residues in food or environmental samples. This is presented by April Thomas. April is an experienced food and environmental testing application scientist supporting labs every day to improve their mass spec workflows.
Accurate mass or high-resolution mass spectrometry is gaining momentum in food and environmental testing applications. I'm excited to tell you a little more about the key benefits of the TripleTOF workflow for the analysis of residues and contaminants in food or environmental samples. A unique feature of TripleTOF accurate mass spec systems is the ability to implement multiple different types of workflows on the same instrument. Prepare your food or water samples and inject them into your LC just as you would for routine residue detection assay. But now you can follow multiple paths of mass spec data acquisition and data processing based on the specific answers you're looking for. Do you want to perform targeted analysis? Do that on the TripleTOF system using scheduled MRM-HR and process your data just as you would your routine triple quad data using multi-quant software. Or would you like to search for both targeted compounds and unknown compounds at the same time? Easily set up the TripleTOF system for non-targeted data acquisition. The mass spec will record every mass detected and collect MS-MS information on those detected peaks. You can then process your data against a targeted list or using the unique non-targeted data processing tools included in MasterView software. Multiple workflows that you can customize to meet your needs and help you to answer the question, what is in my sample? Are you concerned about possibly reporting the wrong result or missing a compound in your analysis altogether? Rest assured with your TripleTOF results. The TripleTOF workflow is designed to go beyond resolution and mass accuracy to provide you with reliable data on a number of different parameters. In addition to the resolution and mass accuracy, you will collect the retention time, isotope ratios, and MS-MS fragment spectra. You will also have access to compound library databases and structural elucidation tools such as ChemSpider. All of these pieces come together to form a comprehensive data toolbox to help you better find and correctly identify compounds present in your sample. And to prove it, we put this workflow to the test. When using all of these data criteria, including MS-MS spectral libraries and ChemSpider, our food application team successfully detected and identified approximately 98% of the residues present in a pear and a leek sample provided as a proficiency test by the European Union using an unknown or non-targeted screening acquisition workflow. But even better than this, the workflow also resulted in 0 false positive findings. That meant that our lab analysts could spend their time analyzing other samples instead of trying to verify numerous false positive peaks. This study gave us proof that the TripleTOF can produce reliable results in a non-targeted screening assay with very few false negative or false positive results. It's probably fair to say that one of the primary concerns food and water testing labs face is overcoming matrix interferences. The design of the duo-spray ion source, which is built on the foundation of the rugged Turbo-V source, is a key element to reduce the impact of matrix effects. The combination of the orthogonal spray design and the curtain gas interface produces a robust ion source that does not require frequent cleaning due to matrix buildup. This results in excellent sensitivity and reproducibility for your analytes of interest with increased ruggedness for long runs and reduced impact from matrix interferences. But let's be honest, sometimes our sample extracts might look a little, well, like this, especially if we are performing limited sample cleanup for a non-targeted screening analysis. This is where a robust and rugged system can be your best friend. We actually analyzed more than 100 injections of a sludge sample just like this one for low-level hormone residues, and we observed no loss in signal sensitivity without cleaning the source once over the entire study. We've analyzed a number of different compounds in a number of different matrices and have been able to repeatedly show the ruggedness and stability of the ion source for the duration of long runs, making the Turbo-V and Duo spray sources ideal for labs needing a rugged and stable mass spec system for testing dirty food or environmental samples. You might get nervous about using a non-targeted data acquisition approach. Perhaps you're thinking that if you don't enter your targeted MRM list, that your instrument will miss some of the peaks or compounds that might be present in your samples. The Information-Dependent Acquisition, or IDA algorithm on the TripleTOF ensures that even for a non-targeted data acquisition method, you are sure to get excellent coverage of all peaks in your sample. In fact, our studies show that with high-pressure chromatography combined with the acquisition of quality MS-MS spectra, you will be sure to detect and accurately identify nearly 98% of all compounds present in your samples at the standardized 10 ppb reporting limit. This easily meets the guidelines required for qualitative screening methods outlined in the SANCO guidance. And even better, setting up a non-targeted data acquisition method is easy. Just a few fields to enter, and then you're ready to start running samples. When you are performing non-targeted screening, meaning that you are not entering any targeted MRMs in your acquisition method, the instrument detection capabilities are crucial to ensure you will detect and accurately identify each and every peak. This is even more critical if your samples are complex, as many food and environmental samples are, and contain many co-eluting peaks present at varying concentrations. The TripleTOF offers multiple advantages to enable the acquisition of high-quality data in these types of cases. First, the TripleTOF does not suffer from space charge effects, meaning you get reduced mass shifts and better quality isotopic patterns for your detected peaks. Second, the TripleTOF collects data using Information-Dependent Acquisition, or IDA, with Dynamic Background Subtraction, or DBS. This means you are able to perform true unknown screening without inclusion lists and feel confident you will collect MS and MS-MS information on any detected peaks. Finally, the TripleTOF is able to acquire data at up to 50 MS-MS spectra per second, enabling you to collect quality MS-MS spectra even for co-eluting peaks. Take this example. Our sample contains a very high level of the antibiotic sulfamethazine and a very low level of the antibiotic serofloxacin, and the two compounds co-elute. The intensity of sulfamethazine is more than 200 times that of serofloxacin. Through the combination of powerful mass spec hardware, quality data acquisition algorithms, and the quality of the MS-MS spectra and library fits, our TripleTOF system enables us to accurately detect, identify, and even quantify both of these compounds. The result is that you get more confidence that you are detecting every residue and contaminant that might be present in your samples. TOF mass spectrometers have sometimes been known to have problems maintaining their accurate mass calibration over long runs. To overcome this concern, TripleTOF utilizes a combination of automated calibrant delivery system and a proprietary background calibration algorithm. These take the guesswork out of calibrating your system to ensure that mass accuracy is maintained throughout even the longest runs of the dirtiest samples. We spent 9 days testing dirty swine lagoon water samples for low-level hormone and steroid compounds, and throughout the duration of our study, the TripleTOF system maintained mass calibration within 2 ppm accuracy for compounds ranging in a mass from 250 to 800 Daltons. Additionally, the TOF MS-MS maintained lower than 1 ppm mass accuracy across the lower mass ranges of 125 to 400 Daltons. Our observed mass accuracies are well below the 5 ppm acceptable limit identified in the SANCO guidelines for method validation and QC procedures for food and feed screening methods. The beauty is that the process is totally automated, so even with long runs, you can trust that you will get good quality data. When performing a non-targeted analysis, compounds may be present at a variety of concentrations. And if a compound is detected, you are likely interested in knowing how much of it is there. TripleTOF is a unique mass spec system with quantitative performance similar to what you would get with your triple quad mass spec system. The TripleTOF accurate mass system delivers 4 orders of linear dynamic range for accurate quantitation of residues and contaminants with excellent precision across this range. Additionally, the accuracy and precision for quantitation of compounds at their lower limits of detection is comparable to what you can achieve on an average triple quad mass spec system. Shown here, for example, after 10 repeated injections of our dirty swine lagoon extracts, we were able to acquire precise quantitative data at the compound limits of detection ranging from 0.5 to 1 nanogram per milliliter. You have the power to not only identify what is in your samples, but to accurately quantify how much of that compound is there, all in the same analysis. The real beauty of accurate mass spec is that it gives you the power to go beyond your routine targeted analyses to do true unknown screening or surveillance. By combining the power of the instrument hardware and data acquisition algorithms to collect high-quality data with the power of MasterView software to process those complex data, it is now possible to reliably and accurately answer the question, what is in my sample, for both targeted and non-targeted compounds. MasterView software is the real key to identifying what compounds are present in your sample quickly and efficiently. MasterView software enables both targeted data processing of accurate mass spectra using compound libraries, but also enables you to perform investigations of unknown peaks using an automatic formula finder tool and a link to ChemSpider for more detailed structural elucidation using the acquired MS/MS information. Visit our MasterView software webpage to view our 5-minute video demos that will show you how quick and easy data processing can be for both a targeted analysis and an unknown screening analysis using ChemSpider for unknown identification. We have talked a lot about using MS/MS fragmentation spectra and libraries as part of our analysis to correctly detect and identify unknown compounds. And maybe you're thinking, if I have a high-resolution mass spec system, then I don't need MS/MS fragmentation information. Take a look at this. When performing non-targeted screening, MasterView software performed an automatic molecular formula calculation for our peak based on its accurate mass. In this case, molecular formula was C10H19N5O. This formula matches 2 different pesticide residues, terbumeton and prometon, which are structural isomers. Since these 2 compounds have identical accurate masses, it is only by the analysis of the MS/MS fragmentation pattern can we determine which of these pesticides is the one present in the sample. In cases such as this, the MS/MS is totally necessary in making a correct identification and to prevent reporting a false positive or a false negative result.